students, in the chapter next point is the work of the winds and the landform produced. You have learned earlier that the movement of air is called as a winds. That means you learn about the what is the winds. That means the movement of the air is also called as the winds. Winds is a gaseous agent of the erosion. That means winds is the gaseous agent of the erosion. That means wind is responsible for the erosions. And what is the winds? You have learned about the movement of the airs is also known as the winds, and the winds is main agent of the erosions. The erosional transportational depositional work of the wind is more prominent in desert and semi-arid region. That means in the erosional transportational and depositional work of winds is more prominent in the desert and arid region, as a mechanical weathering occurs on large scale here. That means in the desert region there are large scale of weathering occurs, powered of rocks and sand spread over the large areas. That means the mechanical weathering occurs in a large scale in this region, and the powered of rocks sand spreads over the large areas. That means this sand spread all over the areas. There is hardly an obstacle in the transportational work of the winds, and these are the main obstacle in the transportational work of the winds. Sand particles also get transported along with the winds, and they are carried over longer distance and get depositional where the speed of the winds reduced. And that means the sand particles also get transported. That means sand particles transfer one place to another place along with the winds. That means this sand particles also transfer from one place to another place with the winds, and they are carried over longer distance and get depositional where the speed of winds is reduced. That means they, along with the winds, this is responsible for the speed of winds is reduced. That means they make a speed of winds is less. In this way, the winds does not the work of erosion transportation. In this way, the winds does the works of erosion, transportation, and deposition. That means, in this way, the winds are the works of erosion, transportation, and deposition. You understand how the winds is do the work of the erosion, transportation, and deposition. Erosional work of winds. uh, Winds carried small sand particles, small pebbles, etc. along with it. That means these winds carry along with the some small sand particles, small pebbles, etc. along with it. This particle causes erosion along the rocks coming in the way due to the frictions, and these are the particles causes erosion along the rocks coming in the way of frictions. This leads to formation of mushroom rocks, and they leads to formation of mushroom rocks, deformations, halos, and yardungs, etc. See in figure 4.3. That means winds carried small particles, small pebbles, etc. along with it. This particle causes erosion along rocks coming in the way due to the friction and the rocks coming. This leads to formation of mushroom rocks, deflations, halos, and yardungs, etc. in figure 4.3. The depositional work of winds. Second, sand particles that below with the winds are different shape and size. That means the sand particles are same in size? No, they are no same in size. That means some are small, some are big. That means the size of the sand particle is different. Small size, big size, and shape is also different. Those particles which are very fine are carried over longer distance, while the longer one get transported a shorter distance only. That means those particles which are very fine, that means some particles are very fine, they carried over longer distance, while the longer ones get transported to shorter distance only. Some are transported in shorter distance, and some are the transported in a longer distance. These sand particles get depositional in a desert and semi-arid climate. That means these sand particles is get depositional in a desert and semi-arid climate. As a result, a specific landform are formed, and there were specific landform is formed. Sand dunes, barchans, sheets, ripple mark, loess plains, etc. are formed by the wind deposition. That means they are formed without wind depositional work. In coastal areas, sea waves carry out of erosional, depositional, and transportational work. That means in the coastal areas, the sea waves carry out the erosion, depositional, and transportational work. Winds are tide causes of movement sea water. As a result, wave come the coast because of their heatings and the rocks of the coast. Erosion of the rocks occurs. The coastal area having a wide beaches, waves carry the depositional work. That means in the coastal area, sea waves carry out the erosional, depositional, and transportational work. Winds are the tides causes of movement of sea water, and they result. That means the winds of tide causes of movement of sea water, and the waves goes to the up and downside, and the coast erosion of rocks occurs in the coastal area. That means in these coastal areas having wide beaches, waves carry out depositional work. That means in the coastal areas having a wide beaches, wave carry out depositional work also. And last point, the erosional work of sea waves. Then when the waves break at the coast, they brings with them the transported stone, pebbles, sand particles, etc. That means at that time the waves break the coast. That means at that time waves break the coast. They brings with us them water and they bring with the water, transported stone, pebbles, sand particles, etc. This leads to the erosion of the coast because of the chemical and hydraulics action of the sea wave too. That means also their chemical and hydraulic action of the sea waves too, and erosion occurs. And at that time there were erosions occurs. Landform like wave cut, platform, sea caves, sea arch, sea cliffs, etc. are formed because of the erosional work of the wave. That means the wave at that time the wave break at the coast. They bring with them water, transported stone, pebbles, sand particles. This leads to the erosion of coast. That means these are responsible for the erosion of coast. That means the wave break on the coast. At that time the transported stone, pebbles, sand particles come with them, and they leads to the erosion of the coast because of the chemical and hydraulic action of the sea wave to erosions occurs. That means because of the chemical and hydraulic action on the sea wave too. That means on the sea wave there were a chemical and hydraulic action also uh, actions also doing, and erosion is occurs. Landform like wave cut, platform, sea caves, sea arch, sea cliffs, etc. formed because of the erosional works of the wave. And also created here the landform like wave cut, platform, sea cave, sea arch, sea cliffs, etc. are formed because of the erosional work of the wave, and therefore erosional work of the waves. Next is the depositional work of the seawater. The eroded material accumulated at the seabed. That means the eroded material come with the water. At that time they accumulated at the seabed. The eroded material accumulated at the seabed. That means this eroded material collected with the seabed because of tide. They keep on moving toward the coast. That means with the because of tide they keep on the moving toward the coast. That means they moving toward the coast and away from the coast, and they goes to away from the coast. They become fine because of attrition and hitting each other, and they become fine because of attrition and the hitting each other. Deposition of such material occurs at the place where the effect of wave is less. That means there where the effect of wave is less, at that time this such material, eroded material, occurs at the place. That means the depositional such material occurs there, which places, at the places where the effect of the wave is less. Landform like beaches, sandbar, lagoons are the formed due to the depositional work of sea wave. That means landform like beaches, sandbar, lagoons are the formed due to depositional work of the sea waves. That means the depositional work of sea wave, depositional work of the sea wave, then the erosion work of the sea wave, and the here given the depositional work of wind, erosional works of the winds, and the depositional work of the seawater. Here our chapter is finished. That means next point in this chapter, the work of the groundwater and the landform. The rainwater seep below the earth surface, though porous rocks are cracked in the rocks. That means the work of the groundwater and landform produced. That means rainwater seep below the earth surface through porous rocks or cracks in the rocks. That means at that time the cracks goes on these rocks. The water accumulated in the non-porous layer of the rock. The water accumulated on the non-porous layer of the rocks. This accumulated water is called as the groundwater. That means the water collected on the non-porous layer of the rocks, and this is called as the ground water. The soluble minerals in the water get dissolved and flow with the groundwater. This is the erosional work of the groundwater. That means the some soluble material which is dissolved in the water and they flow with the groundwater. Then when the groundwater evaporated or the volume of soluble minerals is more than the solubility of the groundwater, the deposition and dissolved material start. That means when the groundwater is evaporated or volume of soluble minerals is more than the solubility, at that time the groundwater is deposition dissolved material start. That means at that time deposition of dissolved material is start. Landform like sinkholes, limestones, caves, stalactites and the stalagmatic are formed. Thus the groundwater carries out of the erosion, transportation and depositional work. Thus this groundwater carry out of the erosion, transport and depositional work. Next is the groundwater table. The upper surface of the water accumulated below the ground is called as the water table. That means upper surface of the water accumulated below the ground. That means upper surface of the water accumulated below the ground is called as a water table. Factor like season, porosity of the rock, amount of the rainfall, etc. affect the level of the water table. The water table is closer to the ground during the rainy season while it is deeper in the summer. That means the water table is closer to the rainy season, but these are the deeper in the summers. Find out where is the limestone cave, stalactites and the stalagmite found in the Maharashtra. Why are the limestone found in the limestone is called as a crust. Think Ramu has to dig a well in his farm, but he is in a dilemma as to which season he should dig so that there is a water supply for longer time. What will you suggest, Ramu? Here our chapter is finished.